Hey everyone, welcome back to more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I'm DisturbingPuppet. This is my Escher gang, the Mad Jackals, and this is probably the end of Necromunda Underhive Wars. We're finishing off another operation just to kind of get some more stat points up for everybody. We have gotten pretty much everybody maxed out on everything that they possibly can. There's a few people that can still upgrade a few skills, but they're skills that don't actually matter for the gear they have, so we're just going to let it go. So we're going to finish off the operation. We did swap out here Air for Corey because Corey's been in the gang a bit longer. If this is our last run, we'll go ahead and take her out. Really, technically, the next longest person, well, really the first person I added to the gang past my original core was Aoife, but Aoife's really not that strong. I'd much rather have Morag in here, who I picked up later, just for the bolter and stuff. So we're going to take out this group, and we're going to go ahead and do an operation mission. Might just raid a base. We'll see what else is available here. So 4 missions, because yeah, there's not much resources left. You can kind of see we got the vast majority of them. So we could do a Spectrum Supremacy mission where you light up lights, and yeah, whoever has the most lights lit up at the end wins. It's okay. Mainly just want to fight stuff. There's a secure area for a guilder, so that pays mainly just cash. That's not bad if you need cash, but I really don't need cash. I still need to get a couple Goliath weapons, so I think I'm going to attack Maximum Efforts HQ. I think that's the plan. I think that's what I do. Somebody could try to attack my base now. It's been long enough that my base could get targeted. But I think we're just going to go for hitting this Goliath base instead of doing any other missions. So let's try that and see what happens. Somebody else might jump in on this as well, or somebody might attack my base, and then I can decide to defend it or not. Yeah, so you can kind of see, like, the Rivet Heads went after the Van Saar. Result is the Rivet Heads stole pretty much everything the Van Saar had. That's really bad. They took out 3 of them, just crushed them, and took all their crap. Yeah, pretty crazy. So it gets the Rivet Heads up to about 300 in resources. Unfortunate. Yeah, they just got raided not too long ago. Did lose a few things. I don't remember if the Van Saar are the ones who took... No, we fought Van Saar last time. So the Goliaths took from the other Goliaths. Alright, so we're going to take on Max Imam Effort. That's such a bizarre gang name. Off we go. Hey look, it's Goliaths and Eschers. Not exactly working together, but they kind of work together, apparently. At least according to this. So it's been a while since I've attacked a base. It does kind of depend for grabbing stuff. I mean, usually what I just do is try to take everybody out, and then we'll go from there. If we can knock people out, then we'll go in and steal stuff at the end. Sometimes there's an evac point inside the enemy base, or if you're defending, it could be inside your base, which really kind of sucks. If that's the case, it makes it easier to kind of grab stuff and bail. We'll see what we've got here. Raid the HQ. Steal their resources. Yeah, extractions are out, so you'd have to go in, grab stuff, run away. That makes the most sense. So they're going to do some deployment. We want to deploy somewhere up high. So I can repair zip lines if I want to do that. So we could head up and drop down. So like we could repair this zip line out and drop down. There's an elevator on that side. There's elevators on both sides, 2 elevators on each side. If he puts people in the towers, we want to kind of deal with them. I think we just go kind of up here. It doesn't really matter that much where we start, especially considering I can fix the zip lines. This zip line's actually working, but there's no deployment close. Yeah, I'll just take this one, I think. Putting people in towers back there. Let's get Kira up front to maybe fix the zip lines. And we can activate people in whatever order we want, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really know if they actually have heavy weapons, if deploying some heavies there. We have been pretty good about taking good stuff away from the other gangs when we down them. But it's been a while since we've actually fought this gang, so they might have actually gotten some cash to get and bought some decent gear. It's possible, anyway. I'm just going to put everybody up here. No point spreading out. Alright, I think we'll go with Big Sue first. Go ahead and get everything set on her, so we want the tune-up for the extra crit chance. We want her aura up, so it's more action points to people. Alright, so they all start Overwatched. There is a heavy right ahead of me, but I don't know what kind of weapon you have. I'm going to go ahead and exchange movement points for action points now. And kind of creep forward and see what I can see. We're actually quite close here. I think you do have a heavy weapon. Yeah, it looks like he's got a heavy weapon, not sure what it is. So we could do a couple shots here. Let's just light him up. Hit him right in the forehead. One more shot, or we could take a shot with increased crit. We'll go shot with increased crit. And he dodged it. Or it, you know, shot the thing in front of me is what it looked like actually happened. Unfortunate, I can't kneel. But I should be a harder shot. I had a bit of an advantage because I'm up high. I can back up a little bit, though. So I'm going to do that. And just try to get out of the way so other people can advance. And maybe do something. That's like an autocannon or heavy stubber, maybe. Okay, he didn't like getting shot. Backed off, gave some orders. I don't have anybody else with a lot of extreme range, but we've got a couple of these guys pretty close. So he just ducked out over there. Okay. Well. Morag, I'll give you a shot. Prometheum Creta. Preparation helps in close combat. Looks like Prometheum doesn't even have a weapon, do you? You just have your bionic attachment, that's all. Just hiding somewhere around the corner? Is that what you just did? Kind of took off down over there. Alright, sure. So, for the people that are here, got a close combat specialist back there. Doaker's a bit far for me to hit. It's going to be a bad shot here, kind of no matter what, probably. 58%. Disappointing. We could try a couple times to get a hit. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay, well, both landed. One was a crit, and he's dead. Alright, good job. I will reload. Could get more action points. Let's do that. I don't know if I have enough to Overwatch. Yeah, I do. You're actually in range. We could do a little bit of damage to you with a grapnel shot. It's not much. So I think I'd rather just Overwatch. And I'll stay put here. No, it doesn't like me here. What? Why does it not like me here? How about here? Is that better? Is that okay? No, it doesn't like me there either. What the heck? That's bizarre. I'm not close to the zip line. I'm slightly close to this, but so what? Weird. Weird. Doesn't like me there either. Alright. How about... here? No, doesn't like me there. It must be the edges. It just does not like me being on the edge. That's super weird. Okay. I guess I'll take a weird spot here-ish if I can. No, doesn't like me. What the heck? I think it's just messing with me now. Like, it can't really be that picky, right? Yeah, doesn't like this either. That's so bizarre. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, how about here? You know what? I'm just going to end it and see where it puts me. I don't know what's doing. Yeah, it left me there. What? I think it's just screwed up. I think it's giving a warning when it shouldn't be. Okay, Kira. Got a couple plasma pistols. You're not really much of a threat. Taking the elevator up somewhere. I think it's on the opposite side from where I'm deployed. Pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, way over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go ahead and get anointed armaments up on the las cannon and the heavy bolter. Makes it so that they won't be like building up towards jamming or overheating for a couple turns. Then I want to fix one of the zip lines going up to the central platform. Heavy over there is still kind of a priority. Maybe we'll have Jackie go after the heavy. Let's fix... it doesn't really matter. Go for that one, I guess. I can kind of drop down into the base from there if I want to. We could fix both, just one's fine. Can I get an angle down? Probably not. Okay, that leaves me some movement, so we can still shoot and back off. Oh, I don't have enough action points. Never mind. Alright. Alright, I will just find a safe spot. Somewhere here-ish. Take a knee. Just in position to do some damage later. Yeah, we could either have Jackie or Corey go after the leader here. I'm going to start with Jackie, so if we need to mop up with Corey, we can. But killing their leader is kind of a main thing. But yeah, that's another heavy there. You don't look like you have any weapons. Look like you just have your fists. And a giant backpack. So, yeah, not much of a threat. Okay. Yeah, see, the leader took all the cash to get an actual decent gun, and everyone else is like, I don't have anything. Yeah, so we want to take out Doaker, the leader. Like, this should be in range. Buddy boy. Yeah, 80%. I'm going to light you up, just shooting you 3 times. How about that? There we go. Now, that other heavy there could pick up the heavy weapon and actually use it. So that's something to kind of think about. I used pretty much all my action points. I am just going to move out of the way. We'll get back inside this zone. So we'll have the extra buff from my heavy on the action points for later. And Corey. Yeah, maybe we take out the other heavy too. That way they, like, only heavies can use the heavy weapons. I don't know if you can do enough damage to drop him, though. I think I can hurt him, but I don't think I can kill him. That's a bit far. I don't know if I need to go that far. Like, that should be a good shot chance there, I think. Yeah, 100%. Start working on him. Focusing on damage, so I'm just going to go with the Mangler. I've moved too far, I think, to use... Yeah, I can't give myself any additional action points. We do have the Scrambler, which I pretty much never use. Are you actually in range? Yeah, people are in range. What do you know? So it just increases the cost of tactical skills, which is any skills like the stuff I'm looking at right now, not attack skills. It's somewhat useful, but I pretty much never use it. Yeah, mainly we're focused on Boogle. So we'll pump a few more rounds into you. I'll go ahead. Could have the Servo Skull hit him. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll reload next time, and then get the cheap attacks after that. Good amount of damage, just to sort of encourage you not to hang around. Since I can't really get into much cover, I'm going to back off and use this lip for cover. They're not going to be able to see me very well, even though I can't kneel. So a good start. Let's see. What do we want to do? I'll give them a chance. Let's go with Corey next. She's not super fast. Let's see if they get a chance to do something. Okay, let's see if he does the smart thing. Picks up the heavy weapon off the down guy. Okay, he's trying to heal. Pick up the heavy weapon and equip it. That would be the smart thing to do. Okay, he might have picked it up, but he hasn't equipped it. And now you're just standing there waiting to die. Okay. Well, so much for that. Did back off a bit, so we'll have to move up to go after you. First things first, let's get our reload. Okay, boo-woggle. Boo-woggle. Sounds like a murloc noise. Oh. Right there. You poor bastard. Alright. Alright, so much for you. You are in range. Sure, send the skull before we reload. You at least have your cyber arm that can do some damage. Just absolutely wrecking them. Let's just keep doing some shots here. Okay, and then we'll send the skull at you too. Just destroying these guys. And then we back off. Ready for next turn. Is there anybody even left over here? Nice power pose there, Morag. So there's that guy down there. And then the other one is all the way across. Okay. So we could move up and maybe start las cannoning you. That's something we could do. Yeah, how about we do that? Take the zip line. Las cannon across the way there. Look, you're trying to hide. You're doing a very bad job. Only 19 for a shot. Ooh, a nice armor deflection. Might have to blow a barricade at some point to get in to the main base. I'll have to take a look. Slightly better. Well, one more shot? I'll take one more shot, sure. No crits, though. Still a lot of damage. Can't move. Can't kneel. It's gonna move me somewhere. Fine. Like 3 inches. Dolma, who we just shot the crap out of with the las cannon. Iron Willing, alright, makes sense. It's gonna make her hard to kill. Give her some health. And you're just gonna stay there. Okay. Dolma has given up the base, and is basically like, take the stuff and leave, and we're good. Morag, since we have your gun, good to go. Go with you, Prometheum, who only has their cyber arm. Might be heading up, I'm not sure where. Okay, you're on the ground level there. Gonna take the elevator up. Is that over where the other gang member is? Almost feel like I'm bullying the Goliaths here. Okay, yep, you guys are gonna die. Absolutely gonna die. Alright, we are set. Let's take the zipline. Oh, you poor bastards. So, Prometheum is probably going to be the easier one to kill. One shot might do it. Well, if I crit, one shot will do it. I could try for a double tap, which gives me some action points back if I crit. Normal shot is 20% crit, so 20% chance I get some action points back, or I can just put a couple rounds in you. I don't often do it. Let's try for a double tap. We can go 100% on the head with no protection. We'll do that. Ooh! Oh my god. Ow. Just shot you in the temple with a bolter. Yeah. Kinda nasty. Okay, what's my shot chance at you? 31% crit. Well, higher grays though. Could just go for 2 at 31%. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wow. Okay. This is turning into a slaughter of massive, epic proportions. That's all of them, right? They're all dead now. Yes, they're all dead now. So we'll have one turn to grab stuff after we finish your action. Unfortunately... Well, I could take the zipline down, we could try to run over to get the elevator up, or we could just run around. How much movement do you have? Quite a lot, actually. Alright, we'll just run around. Not that you have a lot of inventory space, but I do need to pick up a couple items off of Goliaths, although I don't think these guys had any weapons. And I can't pick up anything right this moment. So the plan for you is to loot the bodies. I can't believe they're all dead. That was by far the quickest, nastiest death I've seen of a gang going down. Yeah, we can actually get right in the front door, it looks like. The front door is not barricaded. So we can grab some stuff, but I do kind of want to grab a couple weapons if I can. So I think one of you two go try to grab the heavy weapon that guy had. The other check the body of the leader. If I can get over this side, I'm not sure. Let's go with Corey. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's a barricade there, so I have to jump down inside the barricade. I can't actually see where I would be jumping from here, though. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, we've got to go a bit further up. Okay, a little bit better vision now. Let's going to put me inside. We could jump all the way down. Yeah, let's have you jump all the way down. Somebody else could just jump on the tower. Alright, let's check this poor bugger. Oh, it's only a level 1. That's so sad. They pooled all their cash together and all they got was a level 1. I'm going to take it anyway because I'm mean. And I need to take weapons off of Goliaths. Now, from here, I don't think I can get in the base. Can I? No. Okay, we'd have to go down and then take the elevator up, it looks like, to get across there. This barricade's in the way, so we can't just jump the barricade to get inside. Can I jump across here? Yes, I can. Okay, can do that. And maybe I can get in and reach something to pick up a few things. Or not. My movement's gonna run out. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here that I can reach, I don't think. Because your movement's a big circle, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes where you can get to. We just kind of barely made it through that door. Yeah, I can't get anything. That's disappointing. Alright. What you gonna do? Do I want to check the leader's body? Probably everything good on the leader was grabbed already. I would assume. I want you on... Yeah, on the tower. Probably everything's gone, but I want to check. Scare gas. Alright. Okay, from here, what can I do? Anything? Not really. Well, we can zipline in. Can I reach anything? There is some stuff on this floor. Well, that's a salvage casket, so I will take that. Then I will just kind of get out of the way and end my turn. So I'm not going to end up stealing a ton of stuff here, even though we just beat the living crap out of these guys. We only have a certain amount of time. I guess you kind of think about it like a certain amount of time to grab stuff before reinforcements come or something like that. But we know the entire gang is here, so I guess like we have reinforcements. We have a reserve, so maybe it's like the reserve shows up. It'd be kind of interesting mechanic if you could decide, like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and risk it to hang out longer so that I could maybe take out, like, might have to fight the reserve if I stay longer, or there's a chance the reserve will show up to fight you. But if you kill the reserve too, then you'd just be fine, and you could just take everything you want. Or it would automatically count it as you took everything. I wouldn't mind blowing this side access, but we could just jump down. As long as we're on the tower, we can zipline in. So I think that's what we do. It does take a bunch of action points to do. But if I can grab some stuff, be fine. Some things up top. We'll just go in here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. So another salvage casket. Yeah, salvage caskets. I'll take all your salvage caskets because they're worth the most. Take my time to pick through your loot and pick the most juiciest, most wonderful bits and pieces to steal. Morag can't really do a lot from here. We'll just take a look at bodies, I think. So if I don't pick up anything with you, we could grab 2 items. I am taking your power saw, thanks. And I don't think you have anything. I mean, I'll take the plasma pistol. I think that'll do it for meeting our requirement for stealing from Goliaths. And then Morag, master of all she surveys. We'll just drop an Overwatch from this really obvious position. Alright. So we can just jump down and go inside the base here. Seems like the most obvious thing to do. Here, I guess we go upstairs. Is there anything down here? There's a few little crappy things around. Is that a salvage casket back there? Let's see. It is. At least I think it is. It certainly looks like it. And it doesn't really matter to me that much. I'm just going to steal whatever. Fungus gas pollen. Eh. Alright, so we looted about half their crap. I think. Yeah, so we took 85, they've got 100, so they were 185 before. We took not quite half, pretty close. Downed everybody, just absolutely destroyed them. Feeble defense, yeah, that's pretty accurate. We took them out really fast. That was kind of sad. I feel like a bully a little bit, having done that. But, you know, our gang is kind of the lead gang in the area, so if we want your stuff, if you just back off and let us take it, I probably won't down all your people. Like, if they'd actually gone a little further back and just kind of hunkered down somewhere out of the way, I think they were kind of already sort of doing that. Like, just take the stuff and leave us alone. And then I still gunned them down anyway, so that makes me feel a little bad. I could have just left those two in there and still gone and grabbed stuff. They probably wouldn't have messed with me or come after me at all. But still. I mean, we horribly abused these other gangs in this operation. Just absolutely kicked the crap out of them, stealing all their stuff. Like, not even fair for them, kind of. And yeah, hardest setting, hardest guys, toughest gangs to fight. Yeah, I'm not sure if this cybernetic attachment counts as a weapon, so we did grab the other two. So we definitely have the Goliath requirement done. One enemy down for Jackie, very nice. Nobody down for Big Sue, she did a little softening up. One enemy for Corey. Nobody for Kira. And Morag gets most valuable fighter. Took out 3 enemies. Yeah, she was brutal in this one. Just absolutely destroyed these guys. She just did massive, crazy crit damage on everybody. Just didn't matter. They're all toast. Alright, operation is over. Tier 3, outstanding execution. Get a bunch of crap, we get some cash. Got a clan request done. We got 900 of the resources out of, so was that 1,300? It was a little bit more. It's probably like, is it? It's 1,300. That could be up to 500. That can't be. Like, is that 200? That might be. Because that's 300, so that can't be. That's only 100. That's got to be only like 50 or something. Yeah, that's about 50 probably is left out there. All right. That's it. We actually just got an achievement. Complete a total of 5 house quests in operations. House specialists. Yeah, absolute butchery. I might go ahead and open up the chests and things, but it's not really going to matter. This is probably it forever for Necromunda Underhive Wars. I have had a lot of fun playing as the Eschers, making my own gang and doing runs and stuff. So partially the AI being dumb kind of makes it a little bit more fun in a way because you're really going to dominate everybody. And they are still a threat, especially as the levels get higher, the weapons get better, and the skills get more advanced. Enemies can one-shot down you, just like I can one-shot down other people. It can happen. It just hasn't happened very much, and I haven't had it happen recently. part of the reason I'm doing okay is because my people are very evasive. They're less likely to get shot. They have increased crit resistance mostly because I've got pretty good toughness, and I've got pretty good armor on everybody as well. We're running level 5, some level 6 armor on pretty much everybody, so everyone has some pretty good resistances too. So it's partially positioning, it's partially the AI not taking advantage of people being hurt, but sometimes, it's very quick. You can get downed very, very fast, just like I can down people very fast. So there is still threat there. It's a lot easier than Mordheim. These are the same guys that made Mordheim. So this game is much, much easier. I think mainly because the AI isn't quite as good at figuring out what to do, whereas in Mordheim they would just swarm attack you. So if you were by yourself, 3 or 4 guys would just charge you if you were within charging range. So you had to be really, really careful to keep everybody close and protecting each other. I think this game is actually more fun than Mordheim, even though this game is more broken than Mordheim. Unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I don't think there's going to be anything else like this for a while. I think we're not going to see another Necromunda game. I'd love to see like an XCOM style Necromunda game. I think that would be kind of cool. That might be kind of hard to do with 3 dimensions. I think this game actually did an okay job with 3-dimensionality of the levels and stuff. So it's still a fun game. If you can get this game really cheap and you want to make a gang and run them through a bunch of missions and kind of build them up over time and get good gear, and you really enjoy that aspect of gaming, then this game is a worthwhile pick for you. If you can get this for especially if it's under $10, like $10 I think is fair-ish. If it's under $10, definitely buy this game if you're interested and you think it would be good and you like that kind of game style. So if you like the advancement of tabletop Necromunda, tabletop Blood Bowl, and you liked like Blood Bowl 2, and you liked other games that are kind of like that, like XCOM, this might work for you. It depends. So if you've enjoyed it, I do recommend it, even though it's got problems. And be very careful about building close combat specialists because close combat is often borked and doesn't work sometimes for some reason. So sometimes you just can't attack people in close combat even when you're next to them. That's probably the biggest bug I've run into that's a problem. But my gang's really focused on ranged attacks, so it hasn't really been that big of an issue for me. But yeah, I feel a little sad ending our time with Necromunda Underhive Wars. It's been a long time playing through the campaign, trying some skirmishes, then starting and going, oh, operations are really what you should be doing with a gang. Skirmish is like a one-off thing that doesn't really count. It counts for your XP and stuff, but it's not like a zone where you're fighting the same gangs over and over and damaging them, and they might be damaging you and stealing stuff from each other and competing for resources. That's in the operations, and the game doesn't really tell you that. You really should build a gang, start operations. That's what you should do. But yeah, it's definitely worth some time to play around with, depending on what you want to do. But yeah, I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all again in some other series. Until then, have a good one.